As you have
Come on. This is going to be electric.
Is it?
This is yeah. Well, no, I think
I don't
for
know.
rivalry purposes, this will be an electric game. Yes. I think this will be an incredible atmosphere if this is what this is. Yes.
I'm not
You're
going to
put it down for football reasons, which is fine. This is why we play the game.
Yeah, I was going to say in terms of excitement for football, I'm not a big fan of like
the Saints ended the year pretty hot. I'm like, I think there's some excitement to this game, but knowing what's coming later, I don't
probably
know.
Going to put this at 10.
I was about to say 9 or 10. Like, I was going to go maybe 9 just because maybe there's some a game worse than this you have on
you're
this.
probably going to have to give me like, and I understand it's Monday Night Football.
Oh, I might be electric, but that's all right. That's why I play the game.
Saints ended the season hot last year. I actually am looking forward to seeing how they progress in Kellen Moore's second year. Falcons, I mean, they still have Bijan, so it'll be that guy's always fun to watch play.
I just don't. I don't know if I've ever been so distant from a rivalry in the NFL. Like I can't remember getting excited for a Saints Falcons game.
There's real hatred here.
All right. Well,
all right.
I say we go 9.
We'll put it at what?
Let's go 9.
No, go 9. Go 9. Okay.
Right,
Next
9.
game, Packers at Bears.
Christmas. I mean, Jesus,
I'm going to get pretty fucking pumped for this one.
There's actual hatred. There's like Ben Johnson and LaFleur hate each other. What goes better, like as a backdrop for the most joyous holiday of all time than with pure hatred? I'm going to go. I mean, listen, it's hard for me to not go with an Eagles game as number 1 or a Chiefs game as number 1. I'm very much looking forward to this game.
I'm fucking pumped on this. Let's go 3. Just say
3.
Save us some excitement.
3. Interesting. Okay. Bears at Lions. Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's another good one. Obviously, you got the Ben Johnson, Dan Campbell. I mean, the NFC North has got some freaking bangers.
They're going to have a bunch of those, yeah. I'll say Thanksgiving.
I'm going to put it below. I'm more excited for the Packers game, but I am very excited for this game.
Yeah,
I'll go 4.
I'll give it a 6.
6? Oh, I was looking forward more than that. All right.
Lions at Bills week 2. This will be the Bills' new stadium opening day. It'll be big pomp and circumstance, but I don't know about the football.
So time out. The last one, did we go 6 or do we go 5 or 4? What do we do for that one?
Sounds like you want to go 5, so we can
No.
go 5.
I'm genuinely asking what Brandon put, because if he said he put it down for 6, I'll put this one at 5.
You think this one's more exciting? All right.
I'm excited about the new stadium, and I'm happy that the Bills kept the stadium outdoor. So I actually am very much looking forward to the new stadium.
Definitely pumped on the new stadium.
That's where we're at right now. We have Packers, Bears, Christmas at 3, Bears at Lions, Thanksgiving at 6, Falcons, Saints at 9. Okay, we'll go back.
You could have just said we put the game at 6, and we would be further.
I was finding out myself. Lions at Bills week 2.
5, you just said, right?
Okay.
Patriots at Seahawks week 1.
I mean, I know it's a Super Bowl rematch.
They're doing that week 1.
They've done this before where week 1 is a Super Bowl rematch. I don't know why I'm not. I mean, I'm not as excited about this game, even though it's a Super Bowl rematch.
Yeah, I feel like Seahawks lost a lot of key pieces. The Pats, I don't know why they're obviously a fucking great team, but it's not like exciting.
I don't feel like the Patriots and Seahawks are like a huge rivalry. That's what it comes down to. Like I don't, and I guess the Lions Bills isn't either, but the Lions Bills, at least there's like a stadium happening. This is a Super Bowl rematch, but like, I mean, the Seahawks dominated the game. It's not like we're seeing like some like barn burner like redone. This is like Mike Tyson knocking somebody out in the first round and we're going to see that run back again. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I can see the Pats winning it. Do you want to go 8?
I feel like it's a Super Bowl rematch. This feels a little disrespectful to Pats and Seahawks fans. I'm just not that geared up about it. I don't know.
All right.
You want to go 8?
Yeah, 8
I don't want to go 10.
8 sounds good.
Chiefs at Bills, Thanksgiving.
Come on, baby. New stadium.
Ooh.
This is 1 or 2 for me.
All right now.
The nightcap on a, triple header Thanksgiving?
I don't know Philly's schedule, but I'm going to say this is number 1 for me, baby.
Because you are still playing in the actual game, Travis, I will defer to you, and we can put this as 1.
All right, put it as 1.
Ooh, our number 1. Cowboys at Eagles, Thanksgiving.
Now I feel like, can I have takes backsies? Can I have takesy backsies?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, listen, I'm really geared up about this. I think the Cowboys are, unfortunately, a very good team. They've made a lot of adjustments. Offensively, they're really good. Defensively, they're getting better.
This is such a funny phrase. You're unfortunately a good team.
So I'll go 2. I'll go 2.
Yeah, I mean, 1-2.
One of the biggest rivalries. The biggest rivalry.
It's going to be so good. NFL did such a great job with Thanksgiving this year. All right.
Yep.
Rams at Seahawks, Week 16, Christmas.
See, this is what's weird. I'm more excited about this game than I am for the Patriots-Seahawks game, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like, these games were so close last year. Either of these teams could have won in that NFC Championship, and I think they probably.
And it's Christmas.
Don't forget about Christmas. I kind of want to go 4. Too high? Too soon?
I mean, it's only
either 7 or 4. 7-4. We have 4, 7, and 10.
I know.
7 would still put it above the Super Bowl rematch. Do you want to go 7?
Yeah, I think 7's nice.
All right, 7.
Back to Seahawks at Rams, Week 18. Little trick.
Such an asshole.
Little trick.
I do like.
Come on. I
do like that we
shit last week.
I do like that we put the Rams at Seahawks at 7 so that we could put the Seahawks at Rams at 10 because the better game is definitely in Seattle. So
and on Christmas. All right, cool.
I don't know, but Week 18 could be a massive playoff Like I think they did this on purpose, and I think Week 18 this could settle one division and maybe like conference. I
agree, but I'm not putting it at 4.
It's always going to be a divisional game, so they made it worth our while for sure.
I love that they did this to him too.
You might have just talked me into it. Do we go 4?
Stop.
Ravens at Steelers, Week 15. First meeting since the Ravens missed a field goal to give the Pitt the North title.
I don't know, man. AFC North, man. I fucking like this. It's Steelers, Ravens are up there with fucking Eagles and.
First of all, I don't know about that. The Ravens haven't been a team long enough to declare that, but they are a big rivalry. The AFC North. I love AFC North football.
Week 15, late in the season, playoff implications will be there.
I mean, there's only one more spot. They have to be 4, right?
Yeah, they're 4, and I like this. I like this a lot.
I wish we went lower.
Did we get 10? Did I fuck up and not put 10 on here?
No, we got 10.
No, it was 100%.
Okay, there we go. This is our final rankings. How do we feel looking at it?
I love it.
I think Ravens Steelers is too high. I think it's
Seahawks
neither of those
Rams
teams.
Week 18 at 10 is so bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Neither of those teams what?
Neither of those teams were that competitive last year. So, I like watching those two teams play. The Ravens and Seahawks were not. The Ravens and Steelers, I like them. I love the fan bases. I love all that. But to say that's number 4 until they prove that they can get Lamar back, I like Jesse Minter. I'm excited to watch the game. But to say it's the 4th game I'm excited about, I don't love that. I'm much more truthfully excited about the Seahawks and Rams games.
Yeah.
I'm probably
the AFC
also
Northerner in me is saying I'm more excited for that rivalry. I don't know why.
I know. Well, I get it. We grew up with AFC North.
Yeah.
I also think Bears and Lions should be above it.
This was blind ranking. This is why we blind rank. It makes it fun.
Us having the 10th game of Seattle against the Rams Week 18 and this blind ranking is going to come.
People are going to give us some shit about it. We're going to get some comments.
We're going to get a Week 18 big matchup there, and it's going to be turns out this is the game of the fucking year with all the balls on.
People are going to remember this list and come back to it.
All right, well, stamp it. Let's stamp it and see how we end up doing at the end of the year.
Stamp it. We'll get stamped.
And that does it for Bold Topics, brought to you by Reese's. You got to love those peanut butter cups, chocolate peanut butter cups.
All right, it's time for No Dumb Questions. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Sleep Number.
Let's hear what David Pittner has to say over on X. Despite NFL efforts to avoid it, teams occasionally play a regular season opponent in preseason. This year, the Chiefs play the Rams and the Seahawks. 2 marquee matchups, preseason and regular season. How does this affect preseason game planning and play? I'll tell you what, I've never had this happen. And this kind of ironic that it's happened.
Really?
Not that I can remember. Maybe once we played Green Bay, I think, in the preseason. But to have 2 games like this is blowing my mind right now. So, but we play both of them in the preseason, and these are 2 of the best teams in the league. And I'd like to think that the Chiefs is one of the best teams in the league. So I think these are essentially 4 games where we're going to see these guys. So I always thought the preseason games were kind of one-off games that you don't really see the other opponent during the season.
It's definitely the way it usually is, for sure. Yeah.
And I don't know why this year I get two of the best teams in the league in preseason. I would assume that it will kind of change the game planning, but more so the guys won't play in every single game.
I feel like when we did this before, I think we did this with the Steelers one year, maybe the Jets another year, because the Steelers and Jets were like just two teams we always played in the preseason. We always played like our last preseason game almost every time against the Jets. And then we would always have a Steelers game usually. And a couple of times we did play them in the regular season, and you just end up, I mean, you're not showing anything in these preseason games anyways. Like you're doing a very rundown vanilla offense. You're not doing specific plays that you would try to run against these guys in the regular season. You're just kind of doing generic things.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You're still trying to win the game, but more so you're just trying to get your fundamentals in. You're trying to, get lined up, see how the other team's presenting itself and getting in sync with the guys in a live situation.
It does seem like teams are doing more in like defensive coordinators I see running like zero blitz in preseason games now. And I see like them doing more chaotic stuff, which you used to like
towards the end of the game mad.
I remember Marty Morningwig wanting to fight a defensive coordinator one time in the preseason because he did a blitz zero. It's like an unspoken rule that you aren't going to do a lot of that stuff. Well,
I've never heard of that rule.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a rule anymore.
I feel like I've seen it more so towards the end of games if the game the game is coming down to the wire with the young guys in there, because you essentially, I want to see how a quarterback reacts. I want to see how players go up and make plays in that situation to get them ready for a live, in season moment when the bullets are really flying. So in terms of planning and play, I just think it's obviously going to be different just because it's the preseason.
The other thing is if you have a joint practice, usually you won't do a joint practice with the team that you're playing. Like I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought that's what you do. You go, you're talking about joint practice with somebody you play during the season.
Correct.
Nice.
That's one that I feel like is because you are showing, usually that's why the coaches like the joint practices, is they feel a little bit more willing to do some of the things that they've been working on, and you're going to show a little bit more because it's not nationally broadcast in the practice. Although coaches do talk. They do be talking. I do think, I feel like that would be something I would avoid for sure if I was playing the team in the regular season. All right. Do we want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This one is, what are your top 3 favorite schedule release videos? I'm not going to lie. I do not watch schedule release videos.
I don't watch them either. Did hear that Mom was a part of Kansas City, so shout out Mom.
Oh, shout out Mom. Mascots. Which NFL team's mascot would survive the longest if mascots had to play one down of real football, which NFL team's mascot would survive what does that fucking mean? And which one would instantly regret its life choices? So which one would dominate the most and which one would get killed?
That's what I'm taking away. Shout out to Tyler Garman for the tweet. Right off the bat, the one that's the most reckless with like the Pee Wee games is the Colts.
Oh, dude. I'm all in on Big Blue.
I think him, doesn't the Jaguars guy like zip line in? He does some gnarly shit.
The Jaguars mascot does do some very cool stuff.
Casey Wolf is a goofball and I fucking love him.
Yeah.
I'll throw him up there. I don't know.
Not necessarily intimidating, but definitely not. He's not going to be a little bitch. Same with Swoop. I'll go Swoop on that as well. You know who I think's going to get just, I don't know. Part of this just is like the animal that it represents. I feel like the Cardinals just going to.
In the latest episode of the popular New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce surprised fans by sharing his emotional account of a private fishing trip with his fiancée, Taylor Swift. Gone was the usual energetic image from the NFL field or the humorous moments with his brother Jason Kelce. This time, Travis appeared more subdued and sincere as he recounted a peaceful getaway by the lake amidst tranquil nature. From the very beginning of the program, listeners noticed the difference in Travis's voice. After Jason jokingly asked if the fishing trip was truly romantic like a Hollywood movie, Travis chuckled softly before admitting that it was one of the most special times he'd experienced in years. You know, Travis said slowly on the podcast, our lives are always surrounded by noise, cameras, stadiums, schedules, crowds. But sitting on that little boat with Taylor, with just the water, the wind, and the sky, I felt like I could finally breathe. That statement immediately created a strong emotional wave on social media. Fans, accustomed to Travis Kelce's image as confident, fun-loving, and always full of energy, saw a different side of him in that moment, a man enjoying simple peace with his loved one. According to Travis, the trip came after a period of both of them having packed schedules. Taylor had just finished numerous meetings related to new music projects, while Travis was preparing for the 2026 NFL season with the Kansas City Chiefs. Therefore, they decided to escape the city for a few private days by the lake in the mountains. Taylor was the one who suggested going fishing, Travis revealed, making Jason laugh out loud in surprise. I thought she'd choose a fancy vacation or something like that. But no, she said she wanted to be somewhere without flashing lights, without paparazzi, just nature. Jason immediately joked that he'd never imagined Taylor Swift liked fishing. Travis laughed and replied, "Believe me, I didn't believe it either at first." According to Travis, Taylor appeared in a loose cream-colored sweater, a simple baseball cap, and almost no makeup when they went to the lake early in the morning. It was that simplicity that touched him. There was a moment when I looked over at her as the sun was rising, Travis recounted. Taylor was trying to untangle her fishing line and laughed because she'd messed everything up. And I just thought, wow, this is her real self. Not the biggest pop superstar in the world. Just Taylor. For the next few minutes of the podcast, Travis almost forgot he was being filmed in front of millions of viewers. He talked about the peaceful feeling of sitting for hours on the boat without saying much. Sometimes they would just silently gaze at the lake, listening to the birds and the sound of water lapping against the boat. That's something I've never experienced before, Travis said. I've always lived in competition. Soccer is competition. Life out there is competition. But then, I didn't need to prove anything. Jason paused for a few seconds before asking his younger brother if this was the happiest moment of his life. Travis thought for a long time before nodding slightly.